Fox News alert now. Tensions with Syria heating up in every way since form. The U.S. deploying armed nuclear-powered aircraft carriers to the Middle East, including the USS Harry Truman, following Assad's alleged chemical attack on his own people Saturday. Is this the right course of action? Lieutenant General Richard Newton serves as the Assistant Vice Chief of Staff for the U.S. Air Force and joins us right now. First off, General, great to see you. This would be your branch that's going to be heavily depended on to inflict the damage. Does it bother you that we've waited since Saturday to act? Because word is that Syria is moving their assets to the Russian bases.
Good morning, Brian. It's good to be with you again. Not particularly. I believe that the president has been huddling with his national security team, particularly his U.S. military leaders, and certainly with Secretary Mattis, to go over a range of options that could be as simple as what we did with the 59 TLAM strikes, the Tomahawk land attack missile strikes we did back on 7 April 2017, to a more robust air campaign. So I believe it's appropriate and certainly suitable for the president to go through these range of options, and for the military planners, the Pentagon planners in this case, to provide them those options and get forces ready in place to strike as the president presumably would call for.
So we want to get the French and British involved. No word from the British. The French are leaning our direction, but fear of escalating this conflict. How important are they, besides actually helping us, the fact that they're with us?
I think that's very important, and my sources tell me that the British Royal Air Force could be a player as well. But as you mentioned, Brian, the French Air Force as part of a broader coalition, which will make it a different and more robust approach than we did, again, back last April when you and I had that conversation last year. So I think you'll be looking for more of a coalition strike. The key in this is not necessarily this strike is very important, obviously, but also what's going to be the strategy behind it.
Right. Because what happens if they're doing it again in a week? Do we hit them again in a week? And obviously they were using that air base days after we bombed it last year. Meanwhile, this morning, the Russian ambassador hopped on Lebanese TV and said if there is a strike by the Americans, then missiles will be downed and we'll even go to the source of those rockets. So they're saying, don't do it, and if you do it, we're coming after you. What's the American reaction?
I believe the American reaction is, as the president has led this effort, is to, as I would say, stand tall in the saddle. Putin only understands power. The Russians only understand power. They'll respect that. Again, though, if you look at a panoply of options that the president has, I believe it'll be more robust than it was last time, rather than maybe just a single strike, more of a prolonged air campaign over a couple of days using coalition forces. But one thing also that's very important is to consider, as General Joe Votel, the commander of the U.S. forces in the Mideast of U.S. Central Command, said last week, that we've got to look at what's ahead of us. That includes all instruments of U.S. national power: diplomatic, economic, financial, and certainly military. We've got to allow our tools, such as the civil programs to provide for stabilization and so forth, are very important that we follow on with this effort, not just what's going to happen near term, but long term as well.
All right, General Richard Newton, thanks so much.